this is Dr. Joe Borio with this week's Thought Flash. A couple of things. We had a great event in my office last weekend. We had Billy DeMoss there. Was just unbelievable. It was great to have him there. Rock star in chiropractic, certainly, and he was traveling on his way down to the CLA Summit with Pat Gentempo, and he was gracious enough to stop in to my office with our event. We had it right in our office. It was great. It was the largest gathering for chiropractic consulting we've ever had, so it was great. So for that, thank you very much for Dr. Bill DeMoss. So we talked about CalJam. Make sure they're in February. I hope everybody registers. Gives everybody a great deal. Number two, I was honored to be chosen to be on the Sherman Board of Chiropractic Board of Trustees. So I'd gotten a call from many of the board members, along with Liam Schubel, and a special thanks goes out to Liam Schubel, who has been probably one of the most generous people to me in the profession. He is a true, genuine man. He runs On Point Consulting. He's phenomenal, and certainly a man that I think anyone would benefit to know and be around. So a shout out goes to Liam. So thank you, who just got married on 11/11/11. So congratulations to you, Doc, and I'm sure you're having a great weekend. I think you're down in Peru, so blessings go out to you as well. So a lot of good stuff. I was reading over some information because I'm a little bit of an internet freak, so I actually printed out some 1903 lectures by D.D. Palmer, the man. Where is he? Right up there, highest level there. And I just thought it'd be worth talking about today during our Thought Flash, and that is, this is his description of disease. Again, this is 1903. Okay, disease does not involve any new functional expression which it did not already possess. Life consists of intelligent action. Love that. Life consists of intelligent action. Disease is a morbid tissue. Disease is morbid tissue and abnormal functioning. And he goes on, and just the amount of thought and energy that he put into chiropractic and the effort that he put into really trying to understand what health is. And when you read through his lectures, he talks about the metaphysical aspect of life and what life is, and it's very impressive to say the very least, and it is it gives me a real sense of confidence and certainty and pride to know that our founding father was not only a genius, but beyond just coming up with a thought, the amount of effort and time he put into the profession. And I want to summate this in a moment, but I want to talk about this briefly. The impulse. This is a lecture that he gave on just the impulse. Webster defines an impulse as an incitement of the mind or spirit in the form of an abrupt and vivid suggestion. An impulse is a communicated thought that transmits. I mean, he really wanted to understand force and quantity of energy. That's what this profession is about. And I'll tell you right now, guys, we are at probably one of the largest crossroads next to the origin of this profession, because we are right now moving forward in the future at this moment, defining who we will be. Who we will be. There are some people in this profession, certainly those involved with the CCE, that have made a decision that the progression, that the evolution of this profession is that of becoming allopathic, which boggles my mind. I have to say, boggles my mind. Because it was once said, stand for something or fall for anything. The reality is if you don't have an understanding, an embracement, a humble appreciation for universal and innate intelligence, if you don't have that, then you stand for nothing. So it's easy to fall for anything. It's easy. If you can step back and say, you know what? I don't fully understand it all, but there is an intelligence in the universe. It basically expresses itself in life, intelligent force in life, intelligent energy through life to animate tissue. That's what makes all this work. That's what makes it all work. And then my job as a chiropractor, to practice, to perform by hand, the movement of vertebrae to ensure that the mental impulse, the mental signal can pass from brain to tissue cell, uninterrupted at 100% or as close to 100% expression, and then keep it that way. That is the job and role of a chiropractor. So the idea that we're trying to save, and that's what people think, that we're trying to save the profession because guys and ladies out there are having trouble paying the bills or having trouble bringing people in. So they say, geez, if we can prescribe drugs, if we can do this, if we can do that, and be more like the paradigm of allopathy, then we'll succeed. I'm just trying to pay the bills. Those are people that don't stand for anything. It doesn't make them bad people. They don't stand for anything. And that's why they're willing to fall for anything. We gotta embrace universal and innate intelligence. And the word subluxation is so specific to what we do as chiropractors that it's the same as gingivitis for a dentist, or arterial sclerosis for a cardiologist, or cataracts that specifically describes something for an ophthalmologist. That word is specific and unique to what it is we do. We do not treat backaches. We assess lesions to the nervous system that are from either a misalignment or a loss of proper movement to the spine, thereby jeopardizing nerve flow. You can do proprioceptive, afferent, efferent, mechanical reception. Yes, science can step back and describe all that, and I think that's important that they do. But the reality is your job is to make sure that nervous system works the way it is supposed to. And when you describe it that way, and using the unique word of subluxation in this profession, then you stand for something. You stand for something. And I'll tell you what, I will allow you to lead me. I will stand by your side. I will fight for the death for that. That's what we are about as chiropractors. And folks, if that gets lost, then chiropractic is lost. The profession is gone. You will be nothing different than an osteopath, if you will, performing medicine. And I would ask, for any of those people, they probably don't have the courage to do it, and that's why they're not doing it. But if you're a chiropractor who wants to do that, you know what? Hand in your license and go to medical school. But don't change the purity of the profession. If we are to evolve, if we are to become better than we are, then let's become better at communicating what we do as chiropractors. Let's become better at administering the adjustment as chiropractors, or identifying where people need to be adjusted specifically. Let's get better at the scientific research so that we can be better adjusters and identifying different lesions in the spine to improve the nervous system. Let's get better at that. That's the evolution of chiropractic. But to give up the philosophy, the metaphysical understanding of the mental impulse, the word subluxation, is to give up chiropractic. Folks, it is always an honor to talk to you guys every week. I love the emails. Please join us on our next event. Check out our website at chiropassionconsulting.com. Guys, join us. Enjoy, serve. May your innate always flow from above down, guys.
My best friend gave